This device costs a whopping $1,520 and promises to make all of your hair dreams come true. This hair dryer claims to make your scalp healthier and your hair shinier, more voluminous, frizz-free, and more beautiful. Not just a hair dryer, but also a scalp and hair treatment. But does it actually work? I bought this device in January of 2025, so I've been technically using it for about a year. This device was manufactured by a Japanese brand called Bioprogramming. It's the most recent and most expensive addition to the Repronizer family. This one's called the Repronizer 107D. They have a few less expensive models. All of them are called Repronizer, but this is technically the most advanced and most expensive addition to the family. Bioprogramming is actually a very interesting company. They don't really advertise anywhere. And in a way, that creates a lot of mystery. And when there's mystery, there's always demand. The technology and exactly how this is manufactured is also a complete secret. You can find a lot of information on the materials. They do mention that there's special materials and special ceramics, but there's no mention of the technology, of the chemistry behind the manufacturing of this device. There's some information on the website, but the approach is very mystical. They talk about how anybody has the ability to be more beautiful. And yes, I do agree with that. But there's really no science explained. And usually when there's no science explained, I become very skeptical. So I had to buy the device and try it myself. Does it actually repair your hair? Does it treat your hair? Does it treat your scalp? Does it make your hair shinier and frizz-free? I will do a direct comparison today to the Dyson hair dryer, which previously I had been using for at least 7-8 years. As you can see, this is a very kind of futuristic device. I do have to say that it's a little lighter than the Dyson, although the Dyson device is also extremely light. The Dyson is 1.8 pounds, the Repronizer is 1.66. The drying time is about the same. This one, the Repronizer, is probably a little bit faster than the Dyson. I've always loved the functionality of the Dyson device. I love the simplicity and the user experience because there's no complication, there's no tangle, and this just works. The Repronizer is also a very, very simple device. In fact, it only has two heat settings, hot and cold. And when you switch it to cold, it becomes really cold immediately, which is very unusual and something that the Dyson cannot achieve. This stays at 212 degrees and it kind of self-regulates so it doesn't overheat. You can regulate the flow of air though. It has 3 different strengths of the airstream and it is very, very, very quiet. It's actually quieter than the Dyson, and the Dyson is also a very quiet device. On the Bioprogramming website, they do talk about quantum physics. Now, when I hear quantum physics, I immediately become very, very interested because now I'm thinking, wow, this is not only gonna dry my hair, repair my hair, but now it's gonna make me smarter too? Well, after 1 year of using it, I'll tell you one thing for sure. It did not make me smarter. But did it help with my hair repair? That's the main question here, because that's the only way that I could justify the $1,520. According to their formula, the longer you use this device, the more hair repair and hair treatment you get. So technically over time your hair is supposed to get better and better, your scalp the same. They also do explain that they use a special kind of ceramics when they manufactured this device, and I do believe that because this is a very lightweight device, especially compared to the Dyson, because the Dyson is a very much advanced, and from the little science and the little explanation that they give us, they tell us that the ceramics, the type of ceramics and the way that it's molded, it changes the air produced by the device. And by changing the air, thus it treats and repairs your hair. Now, the way this device works is that it draws moisture directly from your scalp, and when you're drying your hair and when you using the device, it distributes that moisture equally down the strands of your hair, which technically results in a shinier, more hydrated hair. It all sounds great, right? But I've been using the device for 1 year and I want to share my experience. Does it actually work? I've always described and defined my hair as being very frizzy, very dry, easily damaged, and I've always at some point would have split ends. Also, when I started using this device in January of 2025, a little bit before that, I had just dyed my hair back to this color, but it was blonde for a while. So my hair was extremely exhausted, frizzy, damaged. I lost some of it. It was just a horrible, being blonde was an experiment and it was fun for a little bit, but the texture of my hair changed, became so super frustrating to wash it and dry it because you would tangle so much. It's technically the most damaged that my hair has ever been in my whole life. And this is why I made the decision to buy this hair dryer, because I wanted to make my life a little bit easier. Back in January of 2025, right before I started using this device, and I would use the Dyson, this is technically how my hair looked. As you can see, it's frizzy, it's dry, it tangles, it has split ends. It was just impossibly dry, unmanageable, and just horribly looking. By the way, even before I was a blonde, or during I was a blonde for 2 years, but during and even before, my hair was always kinda had the tendency to be frizzy and dry ends, just split ends all the time, and I hated the whole experience. I also do have to mention that I'm a person who washes her hair almost every day. I may miss a day here and there, but at least 4 or 5 times a week. I've always been that way. I've tried both ways. I've tried not washing my hair for a whole week and washing my hair every day. My way is better. I like to keep my scalp very clean and my hair very clean, because it does reflect onto the condition of my skin. That is my way. That's what works for me. We have to decide on our own for the type of hair that we have. If your scalp tends to get very oily very often, yes, you do have to wash your hair a little bit more often. I have a very normal scalp. It's not dry, it's not oily, but I do like to wash my hair almost every day. Now, there's 3 different ways of using the Reponizer. You can use it as a simple hair dryer and just dry your hair as if you would with any other hair dryer. Now, you can also use it on dry hair. When you use it on dry hair, you basically turn on the setting to cold air and you just dry your hair with cold air, and it's supposed to make your hair shinier that way. Now, the third way, and what I consider the most effective way, is the way that I actually used it. So I would use it as a hair dryer. I would completely dry my hair, and then I would switch on to cold for about 20-30 seconds. Then I would go back to hot for about 20-30 seconds, and I would repeat that 2 or 3 times. And this is actually the setting, or that's the recommendation, what they say, that this is how you treat your hair if you switch back and forth between hot and cold. Now, the first time I used the Reponizer, I did see a bit of a difference. My hair was a little bit softer pretty much immediately after the first time I used it. The second time I used it, I made a mistake. I used all of my usual serums and hair stuff that I usually would apply before I start drying my hair. Now, remember what we said about the Reponizer. It draws moisture from the scalp of your hair and distributes it to the strands of your hair. Now, usually you apply all the serums and all the crap to hydrate your hair, right? So it's not frizzy. Well, the Reponizer does it for you. So I technically doubled down on all the moisture and hydration for my hair. So when I was done drying it, it kind of still looked a little bit wet because it had so much moisture and hydration in it because of the Reponizer. And that's what I knew, that this thing actually works. About 2 weeks later, after I started using this device, I was blown away. My hair was almost completely frizz-free. It was also much shinier than before. It was not as tangled, and it looked a little bit more voluminous just because it was healthier. I also noticed that my hair started growing a little bit faster. After a couple of months of using this device, my hair actually was completely damage-free and completely repaired. And I still had the blonde underneath the brown, which was the surprising part. One thing I have to tell you for certain. I usually trim or cut my hair every 60 to 90 days, not very often. And prior to January of 2025, I used to get a lot of split ends because my hair is somewhat fine and again very frizzy and dry. Since January of 2025, I haven't had any split ends. For a whole year, I have not had any split ends. And once again, it's not a miracle. I think because this draws moisture from your scalp and distributes it down through your hair all the way until the end, and this is how I no longer get split ends, because my hair is always super hydrated and very comfortable. It's no longer dry. It doesn't get frizzy anymore. So 3 things about this. Yes, it does repair your hair. It does work as a treatment, and you don't have to use as many serums and conditioners and etc. on your hair or treatments. I haven't used any treatments of my hair. I barely do a hair mask once in a while, and that's only because I want to test hair masks. And technically most of the time I don't even apply any additional serums or conditioners and etc. I can no longer apply more than 1 hair serum or hair treatment at the time, because this gives me enough hydration. The second thing I've noticed, no more split ends. And yes, eventually it will make your hair a little bit shinier. Now, obviously when I'm using a more expensive shampoo and conditioner, it contributes to the whole experience. Now, there is a point though at which progress obviously stops, because you can't continue making your hair more beautiful and etc. At some point, your hair is just gonna start looking the same, because I kept on expecting a bigger, larger, better progress. But it's impossible, because your hair gets healthy and then that's it. Cannot be healthier than healthy. But I do have to say that the more you use this device, the longer you use it, the healthier your hair becomes. So does it work? Yes. Is it worth $1,520? It was definitely worth it for me, because it technically repaired my hair much faster than anything else that I've ever technically used. I use less serums, less conditioners and etc. So it was definitely worth it for me. Now this device actually has less expensive, 4 less expensive models, which basically work on the same principle. I don't know why I had to buy the most expensive one. I think I probably would have been completely okay with buying the less expensive model, because it's absolutely the same technology. But this was the newest model and I like the way that it looked. They all look in a very similar way, by the way. Now, bioprogramming also makes curling irons and flat irons as well, and supposedly they don't damage your hair. I may try those in the future, although I'm getting some mixed reviews on those, because they are telling me, some of my hair salon friends are telling me that the flat iron, for example, doesn't get that hot, and it's the same with the curling iron, and my hair needs a lot of heat in order to get curled and to get straight. So we'll see, maybe I try them in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.